Good morning all. Hope you all are fine there. This is my third video class for chapter 1. Have you taken down the notes? If it is not, you must write the notes in your notebook. I know you all have some difficulty because for you and us it's an entirely new method. So I expect all your cooperation. And are you able to follow my classes? So if you have any doubts, you can contact to my personal number. Okay. So, shall we start today's session? The last class we have discussed about these topics. So, in the first class, difference between images, raster and vector images. And the previous class we have learned about Inkscape software, and also we have discussed about one activity which is drawing a saucer of a teacup in Inkscape window. So, in today's session you will learn about other two topics. One is how to group the pictures, and the second activity, how we can draw a teacup in Inkscape window. So let's start with the first topic, how we can group two or more images into one. First of all, open Inkscape window and open our previous work by clicking on File, Open. I have saved the image of saucer in Students Work folder. So click on File, Open, and then open Students Work folder, Class 10. Here we can see image of that saucer. So open that image. Now we can see that we have drawn three ovals. So suppose if I want to make this three images into one, we can use group facility. So how to use group facility is, first of all, select the image by simply clicking and dragging, and make this three images in one selection square. So select this and go to Object Group icon. So select this Object Group icon and then try to move this image. We can see that three ovals has fixed into one image. So like this we can make use of this group facility. So first of all, select by using selection tool and make this separate images in one selection square. After that, go to Object Group Facility and make them into one picture. So this is how grouping the pictures. Okay. Next, let's see how can you draw a teacup. So for drawing the teacup, the first step should be followed is draw a circle or an oval in vertical direction using Create Circle tool. This is what the first step. So take Create Circle tool and then select any color from the color palette and then draw a circle in vertical direction. Draw a circle in vertical direction. Then to this circle we can apply gradient color. How we can apply gradient color? I have already mentioned in the previous class by using Fill and Stroke option. So select the circle using Selection tool and then go to Object option. From the select Fill and Stroke. So here we can see the Fill and Stroke window. From the Fill option, select the Radial Gradient tool. So click on the Radial Gradient tool and then go to Toolbox. Here you can see one arrow mark at the bottom. So select this arrow mark and then click on Gradient option so that you can see three nodes. By clicking on each node, we can adjust the color. So select the color and click on other node and select another color, and then click on the third node, can give another mix of shade. Then by clicking and dragging we can adjust the color shade to lighter and darker. So for getting shape of a teacup, it is sufficient to draw another circle over the first one. For that, select Create Circle tool again and draw another circle above the first one. Like this, draw another circle and then group these two pictures into one. For that, select Selection tool, simply click and drag and make these two pictures into in one single square selection. Like this, select them into one and go to Path option. Click on Path option, select Difference menu. So path difference is used for cutting or removing common part from both images. So select difference tool, then you can see the difference. The common part is removed. So this is what the use of difference tool. So for getting the shape of this teacup, draw another circle over the first one and then group them into one by using selection tool. Go to path option, select difference option. For that we can remove the common part from both images. So this is what the second step. Next step is, in order to draw the edge of the teacup, we have to draw another oval. So for that, again click on create circle option, then draw another oval above the pitcher or cup like this. Then arrange this pitcher above the teacup. Arrange it like this, arrange it. So here we don't need this fill color yellow. So we have to remove this yellow color. We only need this stroke line or outline only we need. So for that, remove the fill color and select object fill and stroke. Here we don't need this fill color yellow color. So click on this undo mark. So fill color is removed. Now arrange this picture or third oval like this. So the third step is over. So now we got a teacup, and the next step is we have to draw a handle to this teacup. For drawing a handle, the step to be followed is, for drawing a handle, first we have to draw an oval in horizontal direction like this. Draw an oval in horizontal direction. Then again draw a circle in vertical direction above the first oval. So draw like this. First draw an oval in horizontal direction. After that draw an oval above the other in vertical direction. Now in the same way, by using selection tool, select both images. We have to group them into one and we have to find the difference. So select both images and go to path menu, select difference option, so that we got the handle, and then we have to arrange this handle in the cup. So fix it on the cup like this, and if you click on this selection again, it will change into rotate option, so that we can rotate this picture. So if you click on this image, first we can select or drag the image, and if you click over the image again, it will turn to rotate option, so that we can rotate the image and fix in the cup like this. Now we can see that it is not appropriately aligned. So in order to make it aligned, we can use lower option, so that you can see the difference. We can remove this part, this border line, so that we can use lower option. So select the handle of that teacup and go to object option, select lower. Again select object option, click on lower. So by using this lower option, object lower option, we can make the image behind the other one. So here we can avoid the border line and this handle will go behind the teacup. Now the image of teacup is over, and then we can group this image into one. For that, click on selection tool and then select the image. Select the image to one and then go to object option, select group icon, and then we can place this cup in the saucer like this. So our two activities over. First activity, drawing a saucer, and other activity is drawing this teacup. So for drawing the teacup, first we have drawn this hyperbola structure. After that we have drawn this upper part, and then we have drawn this handle portion by using several functions or tools. Okay, this is what our second activity. Hope you all clear this activity. So let's summarize today's class. First activity which we have discussed in today's class is grouping pictures. We can group one or more images or two or more images into one image. For grouping the pictures, first of all click on the selection tool and click at the point and drag the mouse in such a way that it covers all the ovals or all the images, and then go to object menu. From the object menu click on group icon so that we can group the pictures into one image. And then there is a term called opacity. You can see in your textbook fill and stroke option. In the fill and stroke window we can see one tab or button called opacity. Opacity is used to change the depth of a color, which means that we can adjust the shade of the color using opacity icon. And this is the image of opacity tab. Here we can adjust the shade of the color. This is what the use of opacity. And next activity which we have discussed is drawing the teacup. So the first step is use the create circle tool to draw an oval in vertical direction, and we can apply gradient colors with light and or bright shade. Then in order to get the shape of a cup, we have to draw another circle above the first oval, and we have to arrange that circle above the first one. Then select both circles and select or click on path option difference icon from the path menu. So this option will help to remove the area that is common to both ovals. After that, in order to draw the edge of the cup, draw a suitable oval and keep it at a proper place. So draw third oval and place above the teacup and adjust that in order to keep it at a proper place. Then finally group all the images to make it one. And the next step which should be followed is drawing a handle. So it is a homework for you. Write the steps to draw handle of a teacup, and the pictures to draw handle of a teacup is given in your textbook page number 13. By viewing that images, write the steps to draw handle of a teacup. So all of you should do this homework in your notebook. Let's wind up today's session. Hope you all are able to follow my classes. I'll try my maximum to make you feel that you are watching IT class by viewing the projectors in our practical lab. So that's all for today. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.